What if you don't believe that I've been redeemed? You know the aim. Yes, sir. What?
Just let heaven be real. 'Cause there are wounds deep inside earth cannot heal. So many things
In 1947, an institution was born, one that changed Southwest Rockford and its surrounding communities forever. For 3 generations, Providence Baptist Church has been at the forefront of changing lives in the community and giving people from all walks of life and all backgrounds a place where they can call home, a place where spiritual refuge is sought and soul restoration is realized. From its early days in 1947 until today, Providence Baptist Church has been and continues to be a beacon of hope where weary souls meet the resounding peace of Jesus Christ our
Just
Lord.
let heaven be real. 'Cause there are wounds deep inside earth cannot heal. So many things we take to disguise how we feel. It's cool, but it just won't do when you know something greater is waiting on you. Just let heaven be home. When everything around you reminds you you don't belong. Science and reason telling me that I am wrong. Don't believe in what you can see. I see the unseen, I know there's something greater for me. My life, my life, my life, my life is still till the day the clouds roll away. Your life, your life, your life, your life was hopeless and lost, but love paid the cost. Thinks creation's wrong, you crucified your wrong.
A work that began 72 years ago, led by the late Reverend Marvin T. Robinson, is a work that endures today, led now by the Reverend William A. Martin. And just who were those spiritual pioneers in 1947? Hear from them in their own words.
My mother and my father have always been able to be friendly. I'll say just friendly. And making friends is what brings a lot of the things that make God stick out,
Yeah,
because He helps you.
absolutely. Absolutely.
You know, you may not. I think at that time I didn't realize those kind of things. You know, I just know, are we going to church today? You know, yeah, you go in and get your clothes on. We'll be ready shortly.
Right.
Okay. And the people that are still friends of mine, we were always able to be friendly together.
Right.
And those things cause you to be able to listen to what God has to say.
What kind of impact do you think it has had?
Well, I would say it had quite an impact, because I can remember when I was younger, where when something important city-wise was going to happen or was happening, we had a point in it.
You did a lot of good, and you've had a lasting impression on a lot of people at Providence.
Really?
Growing, yeah, me in particular.
Oh, well, I'm glad to
I
know.
remember that you were always so upbeat and cheerful
Yeah.
and joyful, and I just remember your spirit was just so exuberant and so encouraging.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. And I guess that's how I could remember this. Because if it had not been for God, what I had, what I don't have, things like that,
Yeah,
is because of Him.
yeah.
The church was started, at Genie Bryant's. That you probably don't remember. It was just an old little apartment before you cross the bridge up there where I think it's a tavern up there now. Because he wanted that overlooking Black Hawk Park. But see, there was a tavern there, and you couldn't build anything at that time close to a tavern, like a church. We were in the terrace. We had church there for a while. And then later on, we bought that on the corner there where we are now. It was a paint store.
A paint store?
Yes, was sitting there. And then later on, we were in the basement. All the people had a mind to work. The people had a mind to work. That church was so big later on.
If you had to speak to this young generation today, what message would you have for young people today, particularly those young people who are in Providence?
I would say get to know, really know who Jesus is. You see, used to be, we had a lot of children there. We had Sunday school classes for them and everything. But see, we got away from that now. Yeah, we have. We need that now. Training your children. Train them up in the church and teach them. Because see, everything that God created, He uses in His scripture. It's in there. You might not find it, but it's there. And He used what He created.
Providence, the first pastor of Providence was
Marvin T. Robinson. He's the one that organized that church.
Right. And so today, Providence is led by another young pastor.
Martin.
Yes, Reverend William Arthur Martin.
He's been here to see me. He's, sometime. And, but I think he's a wonderful person. Yes, he is. He's a good teacher. Yes, he is. He's a good teacher. So I said this to all of you. Hang on in there. Don't give up the ship. Hang on in there. Hang on in there. Don't give up the ship.
try